Hi students, a very good morning to all of you. Now today we are going to discuss new topic of same chapter, motion and time. The topic is some other distance time graph. Some other distance time graph. Okay. As you know that in previous class we had discussed types of graph, that is pie chart, pie graph, bar graph and line graph. And in previous class I had already told you in this chapter we will only discuss the line graph, because in physics only we will use only line graph. Okay, what is the line graph? With the help of line graph we will discuss distance time graph. See how we in earlier classes we have already discussed about the uniform motion, non-uniform motion. So distance time graph for both equation both type of motion, first uniform and then non-uniform. See, there are two types of graph. First graph is this axis represent time in second and this is represent distance in meter. Okay, this axis, this is origin, and this graph 1 2 3 4 2 4 8 6 8 10. Now this graph is like this. Suppose that this is graph like this, parallel to the slope of this graph is parallel to the x-axis. Okay, what this graph shows that? This graph shows that the object is in rest position, because you see that what distance is constant, distance आगे नहीं बढ़ रहा, distance 6 मीटर पे ही रुका हुआ है, time बढ़ रहा है, time will increases here but distance cannot. So we can say that object is in rest position. So this graph, this you write this distance time graph represent what? Represent a body is in rest position. A body is in rest position. Clear? A body is in rest position. Okay, because the slope is parallel to the time axis. Clear? क्यों रेस्ट पोजिशन है? Because slope is parallel to the time axis. Because distance cannot change here, only time can change. Okay, distance cannot change here and only time is changing. So the object is in rest position. Clear? This is first graph. Now second graph. This is y-axis, this is x-axis, this is 0. Again this is represent distance in meter and time in second. Again we are taking 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And this graph goes like this. Okay. This graph goes like this. What this graph shows that? This graph shows that time is increasing, but at some moment what happened? After some moment, as you increase the time, the distance is increasing fast. Okay, means this graph shows that what? Object performing non-uniform motion. Here means in this object performing non-uniform motion. This is graph for non-uniform motion. Clear? Understood? Okay. Okay, now class, we'll discuss next topic. I got this. Okay, now next type of graph which is also for non-uniform motion. Okay, this is graph for decreasing non-uniform motion. Clear? To forming curve. Suppose this is 0, this is time axis in minute, in second, and this is distance axis in meter. Clear? Then what happened? This graph is like this. Okay, this graph is like this. What happened? After some time is increasing but distance is not increasing. Okay, so this is a decreasing, this graph is represent decreasing non-uniform motion. Clear? And next type of graph is like this. Suppose this is graph, this is time in second, and this is distance in meter. Then what happened? And graph is like this. This is two slope. First slope is representing A and second slope is representing B. Okay, means two objects are there. Okay, then what happened? Object A and object B, the distance time graph for two objects and moving with uniform speed. A is moving faster than B. Okay, this graph is what? For two objects A and B which are performing straight line motion. Okay, which performing uniform motion. Means this graph represent what? Uniform motion. Uniform motion, and this is also uniform motion. Object B performing also uniform motion. Clear? But in this type of graph, the question may be asked what? The question is asking what? Which is moving faster, A or B? Simply you see that कम time में कम distance, और अगर इसे हम बराबर कर दें, ये हो गया A. ओके, ये B. अब सेम टाइम में कम टाइम में कम डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया, उतने ही टाइम में, और उतने ही टाइम में वो ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल किया, यानी सेम टाइम में दो ऑब्जेक्ट, एक कम डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल कर रहा है यहीं तक और एक इतना डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल कर रहा है, तो जो ज़्यादा डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल कर रहा है सेम टाइम में उसकी स्पीड क्या होगी, ज़्यादा होगी, यानी कि हियर स्पीड ऑब्जेक्ट ए हैज़ greater speed than B. Clear? Means we can say that A is moving faster than B. Clear? Okay. See. Okay, now class, let's say here next topic. Now there is some questions. First we should do that questions. Okay. What is meant by the origin? What is the meant by origin? So what you say for origin? Simply you can say that the intersection point. Answer first. The intersection point of two axes are called origin. Clear? This is your answer first. Now this is for oral question 214 page number. The questions are given. Now for answer 2, see everyone in your book and read the question. Along which axis the positive value of x and y are plotted? Along which axis positive value of x and y are plotted? Along which axis the positive value of x and y are plotted? As you know that this is a graph. Okay, this is x axis, this is y axis. Okay, so x is here positive and y is here positive. And what you say that for this answer, along which axis the positive value of x and y are plotted? Write down the positive quantities are plotted on the right and upward, right and upward of the origin, clear? This is ये पॉजिटिव होता है, ये पॉजिटिव होता है, तो राइट एंड अपवर्ड, दिस इज व्हाट positive values are there, okay, plotted on the right and upward of the origin, clear? Now next question is what? Name the various type of graphs. So here only three type of graph. First is bar graph, second is pie graph, and third is line graph. This is answer 3. Now for answer 4. What is the nature of distance time graph for body moving a constant speed? Means the nature of graph is what? Uniform motion. The nature of graph is straight line. Clear? This is the answers. Okay, note it. Okay, now we will discuss next, because next question answer. Okay, class, your this chapter motion and time is now completed. Now today we will start discuss question answer, very short, okay, and in next class we will discuss long answer and short answers, okay, but today we will discuss only very short answers, clear? So all of you open page number 215 and see very short answers, okay. First question, C, or very short answer. First question, what is the device containing a metallic bob suspended with the help of a string called simple pendulum? We will say what? Simple pendulum. Clear? Simple pendulum. Clear? Now question number 2. What is the maximum displacement of the bob from its mean position called? You know that maximum displacement from the mean position is known as amplitude. Now third is, what is the SI unit of speed? As you know that SI speed of meter per second, or we can write this also like this, okay, ms per minus 1. Now four, which physical quantity is measured by odometer? That is a what? That is a distance. Distance is measured by odometer. And fifth, what is the graph drawn on this Cartesian axis called? That is line graph. That is what? That is line graph. Now this is your very short answers. Clear? So all of you noted? Okay, now class, you will write the question answers of very short, you will copy, and after that we will discuss long answers and short answers. Now you can do that in your copy, okay? Clear? And you also revise your chapters also, clear? Okay, thank you to everyone.